first story of today. Drake, Killer Mike, and other rappers have written a letter to President Biden on behalf of Ralo for his release. Drake, T.I., and a bunch of other rappers have written a letter to President Biden demanding rapper Ralo's release from prison. Ralo has been in prison for nearly 3 years in connection to a 2018 drug case in which he was charged with 2 federal counts of possession with intent to distribute marijuana. The Atlanta-raised rapper is accused of running a $2 million cross-country operation after 444 pounds of weed were found on a private jet. He is currently incarcerated at Clayton County Detention Center in Ashland, Alabama, and is facing up to 8 years in federal prison on conspiracy charges. On behalf of Terrell Davis and his family, we strongly urge you to grant clemency for Mr. Davis, who is serving federal time for non-violent marijuana offenses, the letter reads, reported by Forbes. Mission Green, a cannabis clemency activist group, has sent it to President Biden to demand the rapper's release. The undersigned musicians, actors, athletes, filmmakers, current and former elected and appointed government officials, advocates, and business leaders strongly believe that justice necessitates the exercise of clemency. In this case, our nation's view on cannabis has evolved and is indefensible to incarcerate citizens based on the unduly harsh attitudes of past generations. The letter continues. Killer Mike, Lil Yachty, Julio Jones, Deion Sanders, John Wall, and many others have signed the letter as well. So let's talk about this for a minute. If you watch my episode 1 of A Man of My Word, I touched on this Ralo situation briefly, but let's touch on it a little bit more. I do think Ralo should be free. The country is evolving on marijuana and the sale of marijuana. New York just legalized it. I read yesterday that New Mexico is about to legalize it. It's really only like 10 or 11 states that hasn't or has not legalized it yet. And I think they just going off on old rules and what it used to be, and that's bullshit. Nobody's ever died from smoking marijuana. You can't overdose on marijuana. The worst thing is gonna happen, you're gonna fall asleep. Like, let's just stop it, bro. Alcohol is legal. People get in their car, kill people off alcohol, go home, beat the shit out of their wife on alcohol. They do all kind of things, bro. So let's stop it. Stop acting like the plant is this worst thing, but they not really acting like the plant is this big worst thing. What they doing is they dragging their feet because they trying to figure out how they gonna get their hand in and get their piece of the pie and make their money off the plant. That's all it really boils down to. They trying to get the rules and regulations and the tax regulations to so they can get their hand, get their piece, and make their money. They're not gonna be left out of this green rush. You heard of the gold rush? Well, this is the green rush. Now you got all kind of people and celebrities like Jay-Z with his company Monogram. He got his own cannabis company. You got rappers like Russ. He just partnered with a cannabis company called Wonder Bread for his thing. But at the same time, the cultivators and the growers that's been doing this shit for 10, 20 plus years, they don't like that the celebrities are coming out of nowhere with these big pockets and it's going to get to reap the benefits of what they down there put their life work into. They done got their grows taken and raided and all kind of shit. Shops done got shut down numerous times because it was illegal, but at the same time, they knew it never should have been illegal in the first place. And now you got these big guys coming in with these big pockets and starting up these companies and getting into the game just to make a quick buck. They don't care about the flower. They don't care about giving you a quality product. They just want to give you some pretty packaging. You know what I'm saying? This that Obama runs and shit, and here you go. That's what niggas want to do, and that's why these cultivators and these growers do not like what's happening in today's game. But at the same time, Ralo should be free. I don't think he's done anything wrong, and hopefully President Biden does grant him not immunity, I forgot what you call it, pardons him and lets him get out. But who knows, because as we know, before he even got into the office, him and Kamala Harris was saying how they was for the marijuana and this and that, and now we got news that he done kicked out a couple people in his cabinet or a part of his party because of past use, not current use, but because they used it in the past, so shit ain't adding up. We told y'all about Biden before y'all voted for that nigga, but hey, that's on y'all. But this your boy Boss. I want to thank you for checking out the channel. Like I said, and like I always say, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you know when your boy drop a new video. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm outie.